Hi, this is Off to Battle with Jeremiah Bork, and I am doing another Kroq-Gar battle, but it's very different. This is not in the campaign that I did the ambush one about. This is this was in a fresh campaign, and Kroq-Gar turned on me much earlier, but I didn't do what I consider to be my completely failed strategy. And that strategy was I was well, the failed strategy was I tried to research just the dynasties and then stop. So that didn't work out. So now I have more armies. But what I did here was instead of having two horsemen archers, two regular horsemen from one building, I have built two buildings in my home province, which was substantially conquered by Kroq-Gar and friends, but I'm working on that. We have a red-crested skink chief here. I didn't remember them being this tough when I was playing the Henry, okay? Maybe it's just that, I'm playing Tomb Kings, but that guy caused me a lot of many problems later in the battle. But, so here I have this group of 4 skeleton archers just going around, messing around. I have Tomb Guard here, a couple of Nadakar warriors, some regular spearmen just watching my flanks. I'm corner camping. I have skeleton archers here. I'm moving back Screaming Skull catapults, and I have 1 Casket of Souls, and my starting Ushabti with Great Bows. I didn't know until the end of a different campaign that I felt was going well enough, but I didn't want to fight the in-game crisis, so I started over, and also I had not actually resorted to using cavalry anywhere near properly. So that's part of my repentance here. And I'm trying to do something about those Pterodon riders. So I had a second army that was in the settlement nearby, and Kroq-Gar came and was ambushed by Khalida. And I didn't want to take any chances, I didn't want to take any damage. So what happened there was, this is Kroq-Gar YOLOing, trying to get to my horseman. But basically I just inflicted what damage I could, and then Kroq-Gar's army escaped. And with that a literal one-man army, even though I had reinforcements for the ambush battle, I am not getting the benefit from reinforcements here. So I'm having Khalida fight this, and I want her to inflict as much damage as humanly possible. Well, undeadly possible. And Kroq-Gar is still YOLOing after my archers, so I just... he actually was faster, by the way. But I just led him on a merry chase as best I could. So I took down some Pterodon units, 1 skink skirmisher unit, and most importantly, 1 unit of 2 blessed Kroxidor units that my AI opponent was using. And this is the other one. So you see what I was aiming for. I just wanted to have the front line hold as much as I possibly could, and just use artillery and use the Ushabti to take down this group. And just hold out long enough that the damage would pile up. I have 1 Lish Priest in Hakar and Lore that was a starting hero. I have 1 Tomb Prince who's just there as an entourage and to help try to keep Khalida alive. I'm not speccing her hard into personal melee yet, which is completely valid. I mean, she eventually will be up there, but I didn't feel the need to do it right away. So I'm just trying to give you a sense of the scale of what's going on here. There's a lot of fighting, but we're actually holding our own, and we're using those pieces of artillery to our advantage. And in the meantime, this merry chase continues to go on. Well, Kroq-Gar's over there now. Because that's not a disadvantage. The problem is that this guy was surprisingly tough in melee and was just giving me all sorts of grief. I actually tried. I don't know what my Casket of Souls was doing over there, by the way. But whatever. I brought in Khalida to try and get this a little bit organized, but she's not on her Necro Serpent yet. Seems like they didn't move Khalida just yet, but I will soon. I have more Saurus Warriors coming in because why not? This would be easy if I had the reinforcements, but I've created my own. I'm using my horse archers. Those ones are fleeing finally. And you see here, this guy's getting into the back lines. Real big trouble. Kroq-Gar trying to cause more trouble up there. And just the net effect of all this artillery, it's finally adding up. We tried to chase down this running red-crested skink chief, but we were unable to actually catch him. The Kroq-Gar is just way too fast for us. So I'll just accelerate a little bit because there's not much more to be seen. And that's it for that one. And as an add bonus, this is the subsequent follow-up battle, where I pursued Kroq-Gar's forces, and this is what I was recruiting in the background. Several close stalkers and Necropolis Knights. Looking mighty fine. So, Kroq-Gar definitely has less to work with, but I have different stuff. These Tarragon Riders come and make a hard turn. I try moving some archers to cover their potential avenues of approach. Kroq-Gar cannot see these units yet. Well, they work on Pterodons. And of course, Kroq-Gar coming in really hot. I didn't want to fight him in the open. I came here and screened with my skeleton spearmen because my purpose is to destroy the army. Kroq-Gar is the last priority. Because I don't have an easy way to deal with him now. Racking up the damage. I'll just hold this shot for a minute. Let's get some of the sense of scale, and you see that acid spit hitting there. Now that I have a non-potato computer, I actually see the shadows of the Pterodon letters really faithfully up there. So yeah, what I'm able to do is do a whole bunch of cavalry wraparound because I have the cavalry advantage. This is not common. This is why I wanted to change up some strategies because I was every battle I felt like I was running an empire army without the good stuff. Just holding that shot. That was accurate. That could have gone really badly for me. So of course, we get more chaos over here. Kroq-Gar is just trying to do whatever the hell he wants. He is a very mighty lord, but it's just too much. He's in a bad neighborhood. Reinforcements just wiping out every stray stuff there. And after that, it's just trying to wrap up. But there's no catching Kroq-Gar. Not that we need to. This is the second battle in one turn. They are wiped out. But man, he is just so fast. And that's it for this series of engagements. And that's how I dug myself out of a pretty nasty invasion. But I wanted to protect my capital and keep my armies up. And I did. Until we are off to battle again, take care.